Week 2 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Chiefs and the Colts, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you all for joining us here in week number 2. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we got a great one this week, partner. One of the only games league-wide featuring 2 teams who both won their openers.
Yeah, it's been mission accomplished so far, each off to the start that they envisioned as the season began. And while it's only week 2, whoever can come out of this one with a win and jump to 2-0 has everybody in their division looking up at them.
Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 8. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Look at his numbers.
We'll play a different strategy this time against the Chiefs. We're going to probably cover deep, obviously, and spread out the defensive line. Make them think they can run the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Quick throw completed by Mahomes.
I like that safety. He's been down there. He's quick. Coverage.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Hauled in by Rice. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down. Right back to Pacheco. And again,
what a stop. Defense came up big that time.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Up and good from Blankenship. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out.
What's up, Christian? What's up, Maul? How you doing, buddy?
Kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Second and 3 now.
Let's go. Let's go.
Taylor again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Tag. Ready.
They go again with Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And now it's second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt. Hurt. Hurt.
Richardson on 3rd. He finds Woods. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready. Set.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5.
Here we go. Set. Big Lion.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. On the move, headed right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Hey, check that. Street. Here we go. Ready.
Another try following the sack. That one finds Josh Downs. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Just a field goal.
On the set.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. We'll see if they want to take the risk on 4th and a couple.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Short side option here. He's running left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 14. Taken in by Pierce. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Called in left side. And he gets him around 6 there. Kenny Moore there to make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completes this one to Rice. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. And there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. It's Pacheco again. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds a man right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose. And when you see it, go fire.
Fortnite,
exactly
you know,
what the defense does to take away that
random
screen.
stuff.
He's on the move.
Nice sack.
And so is the defense, and they take him down. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here.
Okay, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Set. Hurt. Hurt. Hurt.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 23. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Stephanie! 18 Rattler! 18 Rattler! Cougar 19! Bronco 80! Ready!
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Colts looking down a very long field. Second down now, 7 to go.
Come on, set! Let go!
From the 34. Gets this one to Pierce. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making the stop.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Ready?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, here we go! Go!
Throwing now, Richardson. Gets this to Woods. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Ready? Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19.
On first down, it's Richardson. It is Cup, left side. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play.
Let's go
and
now.
keep driving that defense backwards.
Check smash, check smash.
Richardson now on first and 10.
What a dime. Let's go, guys.
Touchdown, Indy. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 4-point lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Back to the air, Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Throwing again, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy. Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the final play of our first half.
19 Lions. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60, 18 Pioneer. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. Hey. Check that. Ready?
Looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. We're to the halfway point from Indianapolis with the Colts out in front at the break. Now we'll send you south to Orlando. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Check go.
From the gun, Taylor. And he won't salvage that.
Damn, Chris
It's a
Jones
loss
is
on
still
the
there.
play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down.
Tag. Big Lion. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down throw here from Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He's keeping it, and he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still. Second down.
So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20.
Come on, come on. Set. Hut, hut.
Running it after the penalty. Past midfield to the 45. And he works this down to the 41.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Here we go. Stop. Hey, smash Bronco.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Chased out to his right. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the